I'm Caitlin, and I'm one of the peer mentor coordinators for Hullabaloo U.
Howdy, my name is Gayla, and I'm also one of the peer mentor coordinators for Hullabaloo U, and I am so excited to share with you guys a little bit more about being a peer mentor today. So to get started, what exactly is Hullabaloo U and where did it start? So A&M wanted to increase retention and graduation rates. A lot of students were leaving because they felt like A&M didn't really feel like home or they had a community on campus. So we wanted to decrease disparities among specific demographics. And to solve all of this, a task force called the Student Success Initiative was created in 2019. So the recommendation from this task force was to create a common first year experience course, which is what's developed into Hullabaloo U today. The premise of this would be to be led by a faculty or staff instructor, have a student peer mentor for each section, and cap student enrollment by 25 students per class. And we also have a common student success curriculum for each class. Therefore, Hullabaloo U was established in 2019. The purpose of Hullabaloo U is to create a welcoming and affirming environment for each new student. Students will develop self-efficacy, self-awareness, and a sense of purpose, become actively engaged in the learning environment inside and outside of the classroom, and become socially integrated within the university community. So what exactly do we want from the Hullabaloo U class? We really strive to form community and create a sense of belonging amongst each and every freshman or first year student. We want them to know all about campus and the resources that A&M has to offer them, develop skills to help them achieve their personal and academic goals, and give them everything they need, all the tools they need to contribute to a positive campus experience and a positive campus environment. So what exactly do you need to do to become a peer mentor? So in order to serve as a peer mentor, you will be committed to a semester-long 0 credit hour transition to college course for approximately 25 first-year students. You will co-facilitate along with your instructor 50-minute class sessions once a week. You will have 4 required lesson plans for all Hullabaloo U programs. So any class that's under this has the same 4 common curriculum, and all other content is determined by your department, your instructor, or sometimes even you. And you will develop a rapport and a safe relationship with each and every student in your class. In addition to that, you're going to assist and support your new students as they navigate their first year. The role of being a peer mentor is to be that person that your freshmen can talk to, that they can help solve issues with. You are their point of contact. You will, on that, you'll communicate accurately and timely information to students about academic and student resources because, let's be honest, there's a lot of them and we all need help navigating them. That's why we created this role. And you'll meet regularly with your instructor assigned to your section to coordinate and plan course components. So what exactly do you need to have in order to become a peer mentor? We ask that you be a member of the class of 25, 26, 27, or 28 who has completed at least 24 credit hours at Texas A&M in the College Station campus or through the Blend Team program. Additionally, you need to be enrolled during the spring 2025 and fall 2025 semesters, and you can't graduate before next fall. And on that note, I know this question might come up later. I know a lot of students at A&M had dual credit or dual enrollment in high school. That's just 24 institution hours. If your transfer hours, it's all counting. So if you're a freshman and you're worried about that, you're fine. As long as you have 24 credit hours, you'll be able to apply. And in addition to that, you need to be in good academic standing with a minimum of a 2.5 GPA and in good disciplinary standing.
So some of the desired characteristics we want from our peer mentors are those who are capable of relating to and developing classroom rapport with a diverse group of students, as you'll have about 25 students from vastly different backgrounds. We also want those with genuine interest in mentoring new students and those with the ability to share meaningful and appropriate experiences to provide insight to the first year experience. Don't feel intimidated if you're a freshman and you feel like someone who's a senior has a leg up. I'm sure that you all have super great experiences from your time at Texas A&M that you can share with your freshmen. We also want those who have awareness of involvement opportunities, campus resources, traditions, and support services, as well as those with the ability to facilitate discussions and activities for class each week. We also expect our peer mentors to commit to demonstrating the Aggie core values not only within your classroom, but also outside of the classroom. We want you to build rapport with your students and your instructor, develop your own leadership skills, and assist or be available to students as needed. We also need you to commit to meeting with students and your instructor throughout the semester, and you'll talk about this more if you are selected to be a peer mentor, but all peer mentors are required to meet with all of your students at least once, one-on-one, throughout the course of the semester. We'll also need you to attend and complete required trainings and retreats, and these will be talked about more if you are selected to be a peer mentor, but these typically take place in the spring, summer, and fall. So some of the benefits of the role are you'll receive a $500 stipend to your financial aid and scholarships account for the fall semester. You'll get to help freshmen be successful, and you'll get to serve your Aggie community. You'll also get to expand your personal and professional network, as well as develop your personal leadership styles and strengths. Some more benefits of this role are in fall 2023, we surveyed peer mentors over these 10 competencies, which were self-understanding, self-development, empathy, mentoring, other circumstances, facilitation, organization, initiative, follow-through, and reflection and application. By the end of the semester, we saw an increase in all 10 competencies. 13% of peer mentors had an increase in believing they had the skills to engage in self-development. There was a 10% increase of peer mentors believing they had the skills to engage in empathy and facilitation, as well as a 21% increase in the frequency of peer mentors engaging in mentorship. And here is the selection process. You'll apply via this QR code. It'll take you to our website where the application link is, as well as our email and any other questions that you may have. This application is due Monday, February 24th, and after that, we begin application review, and your application is reviewed by at least 2 members of our team. After we've reviewed them, you'll be notified by email if offered an interview by March 7th, and these interviews will be held March 17th through 21st. If you are selected after that point, you'll be notified early April, and we'll talk about next steps, which include trainings and paperwork. And the application that you'll find via that QR code or the website that we put in the chat box is for the following programs. FYEX 101, which is open to all majors, BIMS 101, AGLS 125, TAP, and FYEX 101 residential clusters. You'll see on our website that all the other programs have their own application or selection process, and please visit our website for more information, and your point of contact for each of those programs will also be on that website. And this is the end of our presentation. We wanted to open the floor to any questions that you may have. You can unmute yourself or you can put them in the chat box.
And adding on to that, the application direct link is also already in the chat box. Okay, so is the position paid? Yes and no. It's not going to be like a direct deposit thing or anything like that. But once you have your class, you've submitted all the paperwork and you're committed to it, and you go through the semester. I believe last semester, the refund hit mid-October, late November, and how it's set up is it goes through your scholarship and financial aid account, and it's just dispersed like a refund, but the amount is $500 if you complete all of that. So I know a lot of people have said they did not have to take a first year experience course or they've never heard of it. During new student conference, counselors are aware that they have to enroll first year students, but also it's called different things for different people. So I know I'm in the College of Ag and I took AGLS 125, which is the College of Ag's version of the first year experience course. So first year experience is kind of the blanket term for all of them. But depending on the department and your major, there are some different terminologies used to identify the Hullabaloo U course.
I have a quick question. It's regarding the lesson plan structure. So will it mostly be, how you say, lessons to help new students just navigate the system in the campus and just kind of getting comfortable or adapting to the new environment?
So yeah, our curriculum is kind of based around what we've found to be most helpful for new students, as from the 4 required lessons, and we have a bunch of recommended lessons that we do. If you've taken Hullabaloo U in the past, there's a chance that you've probably done classes like time management or study skills. So those do help freshmen become more, I guess, immersed in their first year experience here at Texas A&M, but also we did mention how you can, if you have suggestions for like a specific topic that you want to cover in class, your instructor is probably pretty open to that as well, and you can talk about that with your instructor.
Okay,
Does that answer your question?
yes, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, going back, I might do these out of order. I'm so sorry, but some of these are pretty quick. The semester round, like one class per week. Yes. So you would be applying for next fall semester, and it is just one class, 50 minutes per week.
For FYX specifically, we do send out a form after you've been selected that allows you to prep not only your time, but also the location for your class. And then if you also have an instructor that, say, maybe it was your previous instructor you really loved working with and you all have talked about it before, you're also able to prep the instructor you work with as well. So we do take into account a lot of different factors when giving you your class.
2 more questions. Just to clarify, there is no interview process, correct?
There is.
Oh, okay.
After you do the online application, we'll review your applications. And then if selected for an interview, you'll interview with us the week of March 17th through 21st. And those will
Okay.
be about like 15 to 30-minute time blocks that you'll meet with 2 people from the FYX team or someone that we have working with us.
Perfect. And if you're just wanting to do the Hullabaloo classes, we just have to fill out the common application, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
I have a quick question.
Mhm.
So how long does training usually last?
Last year's training for FYX, I think it was no more than 2 to 4 hours. And it's
Oh,
just
okay.
once in the spring, and then your summer modules take up as much time as you need them to take. And
I see.
then fall training varies, but it's typically going to be about the same as spring.
Okay. And once the training is complete, it would like the mentorship would mainly just begin once the new semester starts, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.